You're entering a world beyond your imagination, where things that don't seem possible are in fact possible. And no, this is not fortune. Around that corner, you see a fat guy dancing. And around that corner, you see a guy without a face. And on that side is a guy who likes cartoons a little too much. You are entering the 31 Nights of Fright.
Visual effects such as the stop-motion work of Ray Harryhausen and the looming Cold War and the fear it generated gave birth to and shaped the science fiction and monster era of horror. This would be a time period where giant creatures, aliens, and mutant beings would run amok in horror, and it all starts with 1951's The Thing from Another World. This, of course, is the original release of the movie better known to others as John Carpenter's The Thing. Yes, the 80s film is a remake of its 1950s science fiction counterpart. As seen in Carpenter's remake, the film's story remains intact, telling the tale of a crew of scientists fighting off a shape-shifting alien in the Antarctic. The alien is rarely seen in its true form, and when it does interact with the cast, its silhouette is human-like, but we can never be for sure. All we are given are brief details by the panicked characters, forcing the viewer to fill in the gaps as to what the creature looks like. Such a concept has always proven to be scarier than anything a film could muster when executed correctly, and this film pulls it off stunningly well. 1953 would then see the release of the monster epic The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. The film takes the concept of nuclear fear and plunges it straight into this film, as the turmoils that were tearing apart the country in conflict were the very same things that created the creature. The stop-motion animation and visual effects work were done by the legendary Ray Harryhausen, who would go on to inspire generations of filmmakers. The film's premise remains rather simple. A monster is awoken from its suspended animation and runs amok through the city until it is eventually stopped. We can consider this 1950s eye candy, as seeing the monster rampage through the city was a spectacle people paid to see. Join us next time as we continue traveling down the science fiction portion of the road of horror.